You are tuning in to the Soul Reflection Show, where we are going beyond surface level conversations and explore what it means to live a life of depth, authenticity, and unshakable purpose. Welcome. I am Niobe Weaver, sound healer, Reiki master, and light language channel. Together, we will examine life's greatest challenges in uncovering your inner strengths to embrace the melody that only you bring to the world. If you are ready to feel truly seen and understood, stay tuned as I blend soulful storytelling with practical and actionable insights that speak both to your mind and your soul. This isn't just about tuning in, it's about tuning into your life. Soul Reflection Show starts now. And yes, it does. Welcome to Soul Reflection Show. And I am Niobe Weaver, and I hope this is reaching you having a good day, afternoon, and good evening, or even in the nighttime around the world. So today we are talking about sacred presence. Those two words, sacred and presence. How do we experience those? How do we seek those? How do we bring them into our daily lives? Sacred divine is a holy, devoted to a religious ceremony, or simply worthy. And also awe and respect and love. So I think we've all had those experiences of where something has us just in awe. And also, we all have our times about the different religious experiences as well. So from Christianity to Buddhism and everything in between, we come into practices, we are taught practices that help us step deeper into an understanding of who we are as spirit in a human body. Spirit that is truly sacred. From the time that we come into this body that we've been given, and we cry out our first cry, there is nothing more in awe and sacred when a new mother and a new father hear our first cry. Our baby is alive. And that journey begins of that sacred union of raising that child, parent and child relationship. Not all of them are good. Not all of them have what is necessary and needed. We all come through our lives growing into an adulthood in some way, shape, or form, needing to have healing because our parents weren't whole either. So we start with that first cry. Your first cry was sacred. It was holy as your lungs filled and you came into this world, this brand new soul into this brand new in this body, or maybe not so a brand new soul, because this soul has lifetimes. It isn't just this one-time opportunity. It comes in again and returns to the oneness and comes back. So here we are today in this journey, in this lifetime with this soul. And it came into this sacred body. Have you considered your body as sacred? It walks for us. It walks, it talks, it breathes. It brings us sensations. It's chilly, it's warm, it's love. We all know the feeling and the sensation of love when we first get, I think it was was it in Snow White? The one little bunny gets Twitter-pated. He's just all Twitter-pated. His little back foot just thumps because, oh my goodness, he's just so in love and in awe. So we have those experiences within all the realms of how they show up into our lives as we grow into our adulthood. And so here we are today. Again, how do we look at sacred presence and coming into that? Today I wore my mala, and this is my mala that I took mantra from Amma, the hugging saint, a few years ago. And also, I was also raised Catholic. So I also have the rosary that is a 1-by-1 beaded prayer to Mary. And this is a mantra. Also, the mantra I took was to Mary. Om Shri Mary Namaha. Om Shri Mary Amaha. One bead at a time. One bead at a time. This slows us down. Doing a rosary, doing a mala, it slows us down, takes us inward, has us bring our awareness and our concentration to within. We're going within. And what is the intention that we are going into this prayerful practice to come into the sacred presence? What is the intention? Why am I coming to Mary? Why is anyone coming to who they come into prayer about, whether it is rosary, mala, or prayer, or just consciousness, just consciously speaking out to all that is. It isn't necessary to have specific religious affiliation or God goddess affiliation. Some of us, it's just all that is, or questioning what is there. But at times we speak out and say, and we ask, I need help. Be with me now. Sitting in front of the expanse of looking at Mother Nature, looking at the mountains, looking at the desert, in awe of Mother Nature's beauty. That can be a place to be contemplative. That can be a place to come into that questioning and that inner conversation. When we reach out and we say, help me. I don't know what's happening, but I need assistance. I need guidance right now. Or on the other hand, we're talking about gratitude. On the other hand, we just have to send out this, I am so thankful that I'm here. I'm so thankful for, finish the sentence. I'm so thankful for my job. I'm so thankful for being able to see and be a part of what I'm seeing. I'm so thankful. Gratitude prayer builds upon more good coming to us. The more we can see gratitude, the more we can see gratitude, the more it comes back to us. So from a mala to a rosary to just simply being, coming in to those places helps bring us quiet. It helps bring us inward. We feel our breath, brings us inward into this place of, and it's a presence, it's an energy. As I said before, it's our presence of our soul, our spirit connecting into this oneness, into whatever is your oneness, is whatever your sacredness, this feelingness. Like I said, Father, Mother, God, Spirit. Or are you seeking that? Are you also saying, Niobe, how do I find sacred? How do I find myself in what is sacred to me? If we feel like we don't feel, if we feel like there's an emptiness, or we've gone through some incredibly difficult times, and we can feel that we've been abandoned. It's like, no, I know I've been abandoned. I know that my connection that I thought I had with the beloved, with Father, Mother, Spirit, God has left me. We feel abandoned. We feel abandoned by those people around us, family, friends, going through an absolute portal of change in our lives, asking us to please go within and go deep. How do I do that? I mean, how can I even trust anything again? So we're going to be going to break here in just a moment. And when we come back, we're going to be looking at that, okay? We're going to be looking at how you can find that sacred presence That is you. That connects with actually the sacred presence of all that is. Our planet breathes. She has her sacred presence. You are one with that as our lungs can open and contract and breathe. You are that sacred presence. And a thought, just a thought, can bring you into that. Just a thought. So I'm going to be seeing here. Let's see when we're going to come back and look at. I just go into light language when I'm in a sacred space of doing this work. That's where I get guidance from of really what's needed right now. With you watching this, where do we go with this? And what is needed in this moment? So, okay. So I know where we're going to come back. When we come back, we're going to come into, is it about that feeling, physical being experience? Is your heart open? Do you smell it? Is it a hearing? I do know people that have smell. They smell sacredness. They smell spirit. There's a scent. So let's see here. Yeah, we're going to let's see, we'll go into breath and voice. And so in the command, in my spirit, I am one. In the presence, I am one. In my spirit, I am one. In the presence, I am one. Spirit, presence, I am one. So when we come back, we're going to do a chant with that. Okay. Right. We're going to go to break now. See you in a little bit. Bye. Welcome back. So we were talking about before the break that we're looking at sacred presence, the feeling, breathing, and so how are we going to be looking at connected to that? And then as we were on the break, I had one of the chants that I created for one of my groups is in the presence, I am one. 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 In my spirit, 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 I am one. And it's that oneness. Then we can come into discovering that that's what is sacred. And so we'll kind of have that feeling before Niobe, or when you say the awe of seeing something out, an absolute vista in front of you, or the presence of someone in front of you. You felt their presence and said, I'm in a sacred exchange right now. They may not be a partner, but they could be just somebody that you've met or and it's like, this is a sacred presence. We are in a sacred exchange right here and now. Right here and now. So how do we make that sacred connection? How do we just allow it? It's because really what it is, it's about getting out of our head and getting down into our heart. Just get the mind chatter out and just come down into your breath, into your body right now. As you're watching this, just sit back and close your eyes. You're already in the presence. Come into your breath. Your breath is sacred, just as it came in and brought your soul into your body. It is our breath, our last breath as it leaves, as that last breath, as our soul leaves our body. Your breath is what is very sacred, as is your spirit and soul. Breathing into that sacred breath, out through your mouth. Breathing in to your sacredness and out through your mouth. And one more time, breathing in and out through your mouth. Do an inquiry. What are you feeling? How is your breath? Your chest rising and falling? What do you feel? What do you hear? Ah, what is a sense of knowingness? Or is it just being? That is our sacredness as well, is just being. We take the time on a regular basis to just be, is when we enter into that sacredness. That's when we enter into that sacred connection that we learn, we discover, and we build upon. Because we're learning and discovering and building upon ourselves. Okay, then thinking, well, Niobe, I have a hard time, being still, being quiet. So then that's where you can use your voice. You can start to hum. And I was like, I think this is one I share and will share probably with every show. Yeah. I am. There's words that will come that will finish the I am. Light, that's what comes for me. I am. Song, because that's what I do. Also songwriter, singer. I am light. I am ground. Ground. The earth is calling me. I'm feeling to be grounded right now. That's what it's calling to me. I am ground earth. I am one with the earth. That's what's calling me in this moment. I am one with the earth and sky. I am one. I am one. I am one. Deepening in, deepening in. I am one. I am one. I am one. And you might find that your voice, you want to speak. Oh, ooh. Silence is also a vibration. You can say that silently within you. The reply can be silent as well, but it is energy and it is powerful. Okay, take a deep breath in. Let's come back now. Okay. Deep breath in, opening up. Write down what came for you. And I would like to know. I would like to know if there's a way to respond to my show, or you can email me, Niobe at niobeweaver.com. I would love to hear. I would love to know, how did this work for you? Did it help come into this place of sacred presence or presence in the sacred? Both are one and the same. So I would really like to know, I'd really like to hear how this practice worked for you. And if you and to keep learning, to keep using it, to keep working with it. So breath, sound, heart connections. That's what today has been, of coming into the presence of the sacred. And you can take this anywhere. It is with you all the time. And for some of you, as you just heard light language, for some of you, light language could be coming. Light language could spontaneously start to come through you. And we'll have another conversation on there is a difference of speaking in tongues and light language. Yeah, well, just really quickly, for me, speaking in tongues and light language are very different, because light language, all chakras are open and moving. And in my experience of speaking in tongues, it was only my third eye, my throat, my third eye and my throat. And I'm trying to remember, was it even my crown? It was just my third eye and my throat. So that was my experience on that. And so with light language, it is full chakras, full body connection with spirit, Mother Earth, and all there is. So so come into this space. You can just be sitting in your car, sitting at home, in bed, waking up. Come into that place of question, of inquiry, of I choose sacred presence. I choose to be present in the sacred here and now. Or you just say, I wake up and go, I am sacred presence, because in truth, that's what we all are. Soul in a human body, we each are sacred presence. Our energy, our personality, our presence makes a difference. And coming into the consciousness of our presence, that's what this is about. Coming into our consciousness of our presence. What are we doing with our world? What are we doing with our voice? How are we speaking to others? How am I thinking? How am I feeling? What am I saying? What am I putting out there? Will it create more good, Or is it going to create discord? Will it create discord and mayhem, or mayhem, well, it can, but discord and negativity? That's the consciousness of coming in to sacred presence. Of that is what you are. So just like that wonderful lotus that was in the picture that I put here on for the show today. We are that beautiful lotus, and we do this, and we're constantly in that growth process. And we shed, just like that lotus will end its blossom, a new one's going to come up. We do this all the time throughout our life. And shift and change, shift and change. And shift and change can be difficult. It can be scary. But when we embrace it, that is where there is that connection with divine, Father, Mother, Spirit, God of your okay, I've got to finish up here. That is when we connect with our divine oneness as we know it. So take this and let me know. I would really like to know how this works for you. And until then, I will see you next month on the second Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. here at Transformation Talk Radio. You can also go get your free 30-minute mini reading with me. It's a soul reflection reading. Go to my website, niobeweaver.com, and you just go in to work with me, and then you'll find it there. So let me know how everything goes for you today. All right. Blessings. Take care. Namaste. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Niobe Weaver, and you have been listening to Soul Reflections. Tune in with me every second and fourth Tuesday at 1:30 Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio for more practical and actionable insights, blending the timeless principles of spirituality with the pressing needs of the modern world. Remember, you are the melody of the universe. Your presence is powerful, and your journey is essential. Take that truth in, own it, and let's continue together to embark on a space of clarity, resilience, and purpose. For more information on how I can help you heal and change your life, connect with me on my website, niobeweaver.com.